Should you invest in SpaceX? I think everybody knows by now that SpaceX is going public soon through an initial public offering, or an IPO, and it's expected to be huge, like $75 billion cash raise, huge, the largest to date. But before you do anything, let's talk about what the data actually says about newly public investments and the questions you should ask yourself before buying SpaceX. Companies go public for all kinds of reasons: to raise capital, reward early investors, fuel future growth, etc. But going public doesn't automatically make a company a good investment. So let's look at what the history tells us. Between 2011 and 2024, the average IPO stock popped 23% on its first day of trading. But here's the catch. Most investors don't get shares at the IPO price. By the time you buy, that pop has likely already happened. Now, the longer-term picture is mixed. Looking at those same IPOs, the average one-year return was negative 1.7%. Now, larger, more established companies tend to fare better. Venture-backed companies with over $100 million in sales actually beat the market by 11% over 3 years on average. So the data isn't all bad, but it does underscore the importance of knowing what you're buying. Then there's the lockup period, the window when insiders are restricted from selling. SpaceX is doing things a bit differently here. Instead of a traditional 180-day blanket restriction, they're releasing insider shares in stages, starting at 20% after the first earnings report, with additional shares unlocking based on time and stock performance. Historically, volatility picks up when the lockup period expires because new supply hits the market. None of this means every IPO is a bad investment. It's just about knowing if it's a fit for you. So, should you invest in SpaceX? Well, I can't answer that for you, but here are some questions worth asking. Number one, does it fit your time horizon? Newly public companies can be volatile for months or years. Number two, does it fit your risk tolerance? Early price swings can be significant. How will that make you feel? Number three, how much of your portfolio would this represent? Concentration in a single stock carries risk, no matter how exciting the company. Plus, keep an eye on index funds or mutual funds. SpaceX is expected to be added to the NASDAQ and other indexes over time. Number four, are you investing in the business or the brand or personality? Don't confuse that excitement for an investment thesis. Number five, finally, what's your plan? What's your entry point, exit point, and what you'll do if it drops or spikes meaningfully? No question, the SpaceX story is exciting, but the best investment decisions aren't about hype, they're about homework. If you have questions about how something like SpaceX fits into your financial picture, I'm here.